Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Rate Andy. Tonight we are looking at episode 1 of Bocchi the Rock. So, fun fact, I'm recording this before I even announce to anyone that I'm watching this, because I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, and I think I'll be able to get a feel for that really quickly. So I'm doing myself a little favor, and before making any commitments, this is me dipping my toe in the Bocchi the Rock waters, with episode 1, because I'm aware of a few things. Let me outline what I'm aware of. I'm aware that it's comedy, slice of life, and then band. She has a guitar or something. That's about as far as I am there. And then I'm also aware that there's a bunch of other reaction channels that are posting these 15-hour episodes or videos on this 20-minute episode. What? I don't know how they're doing that. So either Bocchi the Rock is insane and is the discussion value is immaculate, or it just leads to some really good tangents, which both are fine. Both are cool. But so yeah, seeing all these 2 to 3 hour videos, I'm thinking, okay, maybe I should try to get a piece out of the Bocchi pie. See what all the hype's about, basically. But also, I personally don't really watch slice of life or comedy. I don't think I've ever on my own watched either of those genres. So this is going to be a new experience, which is why this is my non-committal dipping my toe in the water. If this episode ends up being good for me and enjoyable for me, then you're seeing the video. If not, you're probably not seeing the video. That's how it is. Isn't that exciting? I don't even know if this is going to get posted or not. But yeah, honestly, I do kind of want to just jump into the episode, get a feel for it. I'm going to be mad surprised if this video ends up being more than 45 minutes or an hour at most. But you know what? If other people were somehow getting it to 3 hours, so don't know what's happening there. Of course, let's crack open a Dr. Pepper cream soda. You already know how it goes. Doesn't matter how late at night it is. Can always use more caffeine. Yeah, episode 1, Bocchi the Rock. She also, just to me, looks like a Nintendo Switch. If you know, waifuizing things. I feel like she looks like a waifuized Nintendo Switch. And honestly, logically, she doesn't even look like that. That's just how she looks emotionally to me. Did that make any sense? Probably not. Let's jump into the episode. 3, 2, 1. It's the little beads that do it for me. Hitori. With the teacher. Good transition. Hitori Goto. Hitori. I'm just gonna call you Hitori. Nice to meet you, Hitori. Well, if this isn't painfully relatable. She's really wearing all gray. Oh, is this a boy group that is gonna inspire her? If they broke out of their introversion, I can too. Come on. Aww. She's locked in. You see that lean? Who's the little baby Hitori? The little sister? She looks kinda cute. Maybe even someone like me. Yeah, let's get some self-worth in the band. Okay. This animation's really high quality. They're actually animating her putting on the guitar, you know? Oh no. Yeah, it always feels so fun when you're picking up the new hobby, but then as soon as you go down to do it, it's oh shoot, this is hard. But no, she's figuring it out. They're all watching. Three-year time skip. Okay, she's a prodigy. And 3 years of practice. She's still rocking that monochromatic fit, though. Okay, OP. Though this time it's pink instead of gray. Okay, Hattori. Is that like Bocchi her band name or whatever? Okay. These are probably all the different band members we'll meet, right? Because right now she's solo. Has she really been practicing for 3 years without, like, making friends? Unlucky if so. Ooh, okay, some stylization. Thank you. Starry something? What's the band name? Okay, let's calm down. We're gonna take it slow. Drum beyond the pain? Holy. Crazy line. This fierce pounding is out of control. So many characters. Oh no, I'm gonna have to learn character names. No. Oh, who's gonna be singing? Okay, red hair. Who are you looking at? Lonely Rolling Bocchi. Okay, I heard. What you got for me? Yeah. Oh, it's like a song, kinda. Is this like a musical? Wow, the wailing of her soul. Yeah, I mean, shut in with a hobby is better than just straight shut in. Lyrics and music by me. From the closet with love. Oh, she has a closet set up. Oh, okay. She's on OTube. You getting anything? Guitar Hero. You have comments! You're so good. Are you a pro by any chance? Oh no, you're gonna get a mean comment. I'm so sorry. It's gonna ruin your mood. Happens to the best of us. Oh, she saw somebody that actually lived in real life. At least it wasn't a mean comment. You thought that was enough? Talk to me, please. Dang, she's doing everything to try to get people to talk with her. Okay, I figured out why people don't talk to you. You tell me. Oh, flashbacks. Good. Okay, this girl's a lunatic. Just a little bit. Formed a band and I played this for our cultural festival. The whole school went crazy for it. Aww. You recognize him? No, okay. That could work. What? What is your plan? My sweet little Hitomi. Oh, she's bringing the guitar to class. So people knows she plays. There we go. Oh, the self-confidence. No, you gotta talk to people. I mean, yeah, they'll probably talk to you if you have a guitar, but... What if everyone has... Okay, I was about to say. She's playing with her her things. Well, no one's gonna talk to you if you're asleep at your desk. I know she's not asleep, but that's what people are gonna think. Yeah, unlucky. Yeah. Rolled and smoked Omegalol. Her heart bumping out of her chest. Guitar. Oh, band. That was the one singing, right? What's up, Kita? In the OP. You've been noticed. She wasn't aware she got noticed, but she got noticed. But she wants to be aware of it, I think. But, you know. Who's that guy? Oh, a fellow lonely spirit. Just kidding. Unlucky. Okay, actually unlucky. 30,000? Good job. Holy crap. I mean, it's good to have both, but like, Pog. Wow, she's been doing good. I'm so proud of her. Oh, yeah, blonde girl. It's worked. It's worked. It's worked. Come on, come on. Just force it out. Need you go. Oh, the eye contact. Play something for me. Dude, please don't make her play and then she sucks because she's nervous. That'd be so unlucky. Wait, what? Oh, nice. You're playing in a band. This is what your 3 years of practice were for. Come on. Okay, she's not ready. She's mentally screaming. But blonde girl takes no prisoners. Yeah. Well, I guess she took a prisoner. She took Hitori, you know. I like this blonde girl. She's fun. Nijika. Do I also smell like mold? Oh yeah, you got your setup in the closet. Don't smell her. Don't smell her. Misplay. Misplay. She's gonna look at you. Someone's gonna see it. Good dodge. Okay, we're safe. Starry. Okay, Big Sister's the manager. I really hope she nails her first thing. It'd really suck if she fumbled her first public performance. Respectable. I was always the guy that ran to the front of dodgeball and just like screwed around. And then would get like completely destroyed. But that's alright. That's alright. Yes. Don't mumble to yourself. She's learning. She's learning. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. It's kind of scary. Yeah. Ooh, cool place, though. All that red. The, like, red pipework. Ooh, I like that. Okay. I think she's gonna come to understand that they're not all like her, necessarily. You know. She needs to learn what they're actually like. Not that I've been in a band or anything. I don't know. Rio. Or is it just... I don't know how to pronounce that. Rio? Like the movie with the bird? Yeah, we gotta teach you the entire song. We have a few hours? Question mark. Scary but exciting. That's a great way to describe it. You three? Wait, how many? Just you three? Oh, true. Supposedly. She's really slamming her own chest. Gorilla. Gorilla. 30,000 subscribers. Yeah, you're a good guitarist. You'll be fine. Not 100%. That's 30,000 individual human beings. That's a lot of people, dog. And you should be proud. Okay, how did it go? Are we good? They liked it. Just kidding. What? Not totally kidding, but I'm sorry. What are you talking about? Oh, she's never played with someone before. What is Guitar Man? What's up, Guitar Man? Okay. She's absolute trash in a band. She's Plankton now. Oh, and she's dead. Bad ending. Wait, actually, it said the end. It's actually bad ending. No, this is a joke. There's a joke. It's a joke. Okay, you're a funny show. I get it. I knew you were a comedy. You're not getting me with that. That's funny, though. I appreciate that. Why is she in a trash can? Get out of there. Rio Gigachad? Rio is already the best character, by the way. And the blonde... I like blonde girl, too. And I like... What's your name? Hitori? I like you enough. I think. Offer up my life. Oh, she's gonna get killed. Bassists are always the coolest ones, by the way. Or at least they got the most, like, dead inside energy, which I appreciate. Aww. Even if you suck, that's alright. That's alright. They're trying so hard to include her. That's so nice of them. She's even apologizing for that. That's so sweet. It's all she ever wanted. Aww. Yeah, play one of your songs. Play one of your cover songs so they can understand that you're a god. It's the reason I am the way I am. Bro! She knows you. You won't. Okay, that's OP. That's OP. True. With dude, the notification follow. Tell him. No. Yeah, it wasn't just 30,000 internet bots, or at least I hope it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't. We met one. Two, actually. She got recommends. Are you crying? Yes. I mean, it's easy to think of the 30K as just a number, right? So I get that. True. True. Play from inside of a box. Yeah, it makes you feel like you're in the closet again. No shot you're doing that in a box. The box artist. The box artist. Bocchi. They call me Hey and You There. Yeah, those ain't nicknames. I'm sorry. All alone. It's gonna stick, though. Okay, finally I can call her Bocchi and forget her actual name. Feels good, man. Starry. I thought it was Starry. Or Starry just the club name? Okay, Soko Band. My bad. My fault. Zip tie? Wait, I kind of like that. Are you really playing from inside the box? Even if you suck. So true. So true. Next time. You've been invited to a next time. Yeah. Okay, no wonder people like this show so much. It's so wholesome. My cold heart. Wait, how many people are in this club? In the box. The sister, older sister. Oh, you're the drummer, blonde girl? Blonde girl's best character. Drummer's always the coolest one. I was lying about the bassist part. Drummer's the best one by far, every time. I don't care. You barely do. I mean, okay. She's in a box, dude. They're literally just like... Whatever, it's fine. It's just funny. Playing in a box. Oh no. Box? What are you gonna do? Aww. Such growth. Yay! Let's do that. No. You're not allowed to leave. Oh, you too, Ryu. Okay. Bye, Bocchi. Ryu, you're asleep on the spot. You see that snot bubble? The most success you've ever had, right? Right, Bocchi? My little Boch? Can I call you that, my little Boch? I'll calm down, Nijika, Rio, Kisoko. Immediately bumps into somebody and apologizes. This girl. Okay. Oh, I do like the pink ED. I like this color palette a lot. This is cute. Playing for her dog. Oh, she's drumming, dude. She practiced drumming on what are those, like, cartridges? The practice. before she could get a real drum set. Dude, drum sets are expensive. She's screaming her heart out. Wait, you want to do vocals too? That's going to be a big step. Aww. Okay, so these are like our three main. How is red haired gonna fit in? Like Karen, or I forgot her name. The little zip tie. Right here? Yeah, there she is. Okay, we gotta hire her. Oh, she's the vocalist, so not Bocchi. Okay. Yeah. Wait, this song kind of goes hard. The dog's in rhythm, bro. Okay, dude. Of course, this show's actually good, man. The show's actually good. I'm gonna watch the preview. Is there a preview? Oh, it's already over. See you tomorrow, Bocchi the Rock. Number 2, watch it. Of course, the show's actually good. Now I have to watch the entire thing. God. Okay. Okay. I'm starting to understand. I think I'm starting to understand. A couple things we're gonna do. We're definitely gonna look over OP and ED lyrics. No, ED didn't have lyrics that I got to see. They were just singing. Good song. We'll look over OP lyrics for sure. And probably just do a scroll through and talk about things per usual. Names. Actually, I kind of want to figure out everyone's names. Dude, my phone. Here's my phone. I'm going to write it on my notes app in my phone. This is really how far we've fallen, okay? I get it out of the way early, right? Because we got Bocchi, we got Ryu, and then what's this? Rio maybe? How do you pronounce it? And then we got like Ejiki, right? Is it Ejiki? My little blonde drummer, who's already the best character, by the way. She's the one that saved Bocchi, you know? And like, it wasn't, she just wanted somebody to play in her band to fill in the guitarist. Not even a good one. She was fine if Bocchi sucked, and I appreciate that. And she said it really well when she said, it's about having fun or whatever. So true, honestly. So true. I'll find the names eventually. Let's just go to the start and scroll through it, and see what happened. All right, what happens? Basically, this is relatable, right? The very beginning, where it's Bocchi alone while people are having fun. And it's like, because like, relatable first off. I'm sure most people have gone through this experience where it's like, dang, they're having fun over there and I'm over here not having fun. And I always feel like it's like what did I do anything wrong? Like, why am I here and not hanging out with them? And I'm sure like that's a question. Like Bocchi blames, or Hiton, what's I'm gonna call you Bocchi. Bocchi blames herself, right? Because, or I think she blames herself. Well, because she's like, oh, I'm gonna change and I'm gonna grow out there. It's not like she's resentful that they never reached out to her. She's just trying to make herself more interesting so that they do reach out to her. So it's kind of like an internal thing, but like, I don't know, man. It's just relatable, and immediately like, the show's just building like a really strong like bridge of empathy to like us, the audience, which I appreciate. Because already like I care about this girl, right? Because, you know, been there, done that. That sucks. I empathize with her. I do like as well, because she starts in the gray tracksuit, right? And then when we time skip, and she's done the guitar thing, she's in like a full color pink thing. So I don't know. I can kind of see that as like her changing colors is her like breaking out of her shell or whatever, or like her passion for life is like ignited and then colored her gray tracksuit pink. I could see that as kind of like a little visual metaphor thing, as well as just like the color grading of the show like brightened up a lot afterwards. Like if you compare like the scenes with her standing here, like everything's super gray. Even her hair's like dulled. Yeah, it's definitely like I think a duller shade. So yeah, they definitely did that like groggy, like loner thing pretty well. Though man, I never had it that bad that I was literally just like eating lunch with that teacher. I would still eat lunch with people. Unlucky for her. But yeah, the introversion life, I get that. And it's like, man, the process of like breaking out of that is something that I've definitely like done. It's actually crazy because like a lot of her like one of the things she would draw upon for confidence is her own YouTube channel with like 30,000 people, which is just like, wow, that's actually like I'm not trying to get too personal with it, but I've definitely done that a tiny bit before, you know, where it's like, man, I have no friends, yada yada yada, let me self-pity myself, you know, And then I'm like, okay, but at least there's a couple people out there that I like talk to online that I appreciate, whether they come from YouTube or just other online friends or whatever. So to see her do that like exact thing where it's literally for her also like it's coming from YouTube for her or like their equivalent. It's like, oh wow, she's me for real for real. That's crazy. Her never performing once. I mean, she's been practicing for 3 years, but she still doesn't know how to play. If you know what I mean, right? She doesn't know how to play in a band, obviously. That was kind of the entire point. I mean, it just goes to show, like, you can practice your heart out, but nothing beats actual experience, you know? And at least she hasn't just been practicing and only, like, at least she's been publishing things online. I think that's, like, so she's able to get that feedback. As opposed to just like reinforcing bad habits in your closet all day. But yeah, I mean, nothing will beat if your goal is to play in a band, then I mean, I got news for you. You're gonna have to play in a band, right? And as like kind of forehead as that sounds, that's what I think she was having the most trouble with. I mean, because 3 years is a long time. Because I mean, after a year of practicing for 6 hours a day, she's ready. She's ready to play in a band, right? Especially at her level, like at her age grouping. Yeah, I'm definitely a big advocate for like throwing yourself into things even when you don't think you're ready, because you're never gonna be like fully ready. And well, not never, but a lot of the times you're going to, I feel like people get held up by thinking they're not ready when they really just need to do it. Because how many people I almost made a horrible analogy of climb Mount Everest, but don't talk about it. I don't know. I just think that's important to throw yourself into things, because you can fall into the trap that Bocchi's fallen into of, okay, let me just sit in my room and play for myself. Like, I want to play in a band, so go play in a band, you know. But it's not even like, you can't blame her too hard, because she obviously suffers from like a lot of social anxiety. I mean, look at this line. She smells the way a girl's supposed to smell, I think it was. Come on, sniff. Yeah. She smells just the way a high school girl should. So, like, Bocchi, like, has an ideal high school girl in her head, and which is this blonde girl, right? Ejiki or whatever her name is. Who, by the way, is still the best character. I've already decided she's my favorite. Just FYI. And she's comparing, like, Bocchi's saying, I smell like moths. She smells like a real high school girl. This is ideal. So she's created an ideal and distanced herself from it. Which just is kind of sad. I kind of want to see this entire thing again. Nijika. I don't even remember what I said. The notes app comes out as soon as I see Nijika. Okay, Bocchi. I am forgetting your real name. Nijika. And Rio. Cool. I think it's Nijika. Nijika sounds fine to me. And then the whole like eye contact thing, of course, kind of feeds into like all of that. Though I'm kind of curious, like, I don't know. Like, I was trying to think like what has caused her to act this way. You know, why is she introverted? Why does she have trouble maintaining eye contact? Why? But I don't think there really is a why for her, other than she was just born that way. She was just born timid. Which totally, people are born timid. That's totally fine. The girl who wonders, would it be okay for me to join in? Yeah. And that's like one thing that like I've like thought about, because I've asked myself the same question before of like, I'll see people you know, going, hanging out with other people, inviting people to do things, and it's just like, I don't want to force myself onto them by forcing them to hang out with me in that way. Weird way to phrase it, I know. But I don't want to force them into things they don't want to do just because they're like placating me or making me feel better, right? And so like it's so easy to think yourself into like a hole where like what's helped me get out of that is like, who cares? Like that's really just what it does, what it is for me. Like, they're not, all these kids aren't even thinking for a single moment about whoever's walking up. They're just accepting whoever's walking up. Everyone is so focused on themselves that like they won't notice you just trying to do your thing or whatever, or like you're trying like just walking up and talking to them. They're not gonna be like, oh wow, the girl she finally walked up after blah. Like they're not they're hanging out and trying to play hide and seek. You know, they don't care. And then immediately like, and so misses her chance, ending up all alone. The kids are still hanging out. They're still going to play hide and seek. Like, just join next round. You don't have to like defeat, right? Because that's like what, I mean, I've done this too, dude. I have to stop saying I've done this. The show's just relatable. Where it's like, you'll write it off. You'll be like, oh, I missed my chance. It's over. Now I don't have to think about it anymore. And it's like a way for you to like escape the problem by just accepting failure. It's like, you know, giving up. But that's not how it is for like at least a lot of social things. I mean, joining a social group late isn't like wrong. Like people do that all the time. Like friends make new friends all the time throughout all school year, but you know, anything, right? So just because you weren't there when like the group formed doesn't mean you can't join in. Like who's keeping track? And I'm not saying like you can definitely get too starry-eyed with like some of what I'm saying, which is like important to not do. Because there are some people that will, like if you try to like be friends with them, they'll just be a complete dick and shut you down and make fun of you or whatever. I mean, there's really cruel and mean people out there in the world. So, and that's kind of why I was asking like what's caused her to be this way. Like, is it a learned behavior because she was shut down, or is it just like a timid personality that she's trying to break out of? Because there are people, especially, you know, like childhood kids can be pretty cruel, that will just completely tear you apart for like no reason. So yeah, I mean, if it was a learned behavior, then I would be a lot more like sympathetic's not quite the word I'm looking for. I would understand it like and like logically understand it a lot better if it was a learned behavior, as opposed to just timidness. Like, I understand timidness is a thing. I'm not saying that she's, like, irrational or whatever. But, I mean, the only thing holding her back is, like, herself, which is fine. People are held back by themselves all the time. I'm held back by myself. I'm sure you're held back by yourself in some sort of way. And that's all right. You just deal with it and you grow in character development. Character development. But, yeah, that's markedly different to me than the learned behavior of people are mean to me, therefore I shouldn't. Because now you have evidence backing it up. So there's more to take down. It's no longer, like, if it's just your own timidness in your way, like what it seems to be for her, then all you have to do is get past yourself and that. But, sorry, the Dr. Pepper. If it's like a learned behavior, then you might have to be getting past your own timidness, but you're also having to get past the evidence of people shutting you down and shutting you out. So, I don't know. There's like a difference there. And I think that's important to bring up, especially like if people are comparing this to their own life, because if there's some person out there that's, you know, watching the show and they relate to Bocchi in a lot of ways, then, you know, you want, like, it's good to learn from her and like become confident from Bocchi. I mean, I'm kind of speaking a bit too fast because I barely know Bocchi. I've met her for 20 minutes, but, I think it's also important to recognize that a lot of people do these introverted behaviors because they've been taught to by negative experiences in their environment. So oversimplifying could be a risk in thinking about the show. I guess. I don't know. I'm just making things up at this point. I'm not completely making it up. I'm trying to base it off of kind of my own experiences and whatnot. Not that I've had to like, I'm big chillin', you know. But just like what I've seen in life. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, yeah, let's keep looking at the show. So, OP lyrics. Let me do a little OP lyric pass. I'm going to mute it just for copyright and so that I don't get distracted by the banger music. That means you don't get to be distracted either if you're watching the pip. Okay, I liked dark, cramped spaces. My eyes resented the heartless world. Is that what that said? My eyes resented the heartless world. Yeah. So she does have some resentment maybe for being left out of everything. Cause yeah, does she blame other people or does she blame herself for being excluded? Cause she could blame herself and I feel like she's mostly addressed, like if she was blaming herself by making herself more interesting. I mean, that's what she kept trying to do. CDs on my desk, music recommendations in the intercom, guitar on my back. Those are all ways to make her more interesting, which ended up working with Najika. Me checking my freaking notes. But this line of "my eyes resented the heartless world" makes me think that maybe she holds resentment for not being included, as opposed to just blaming herself, which would be like, I don't know, an interesting dynamic where she does both. Because I think that's probably pretty realistic to most people. But let's keep going. Okay. But yearned for love, relatable, true, basically. It's also just a pretty fun OP. What's up with the dog? Who is this, like, mysterious? Is this her mom? Who is this dude? Peering. Calm down. I like being soaked by the rain. Oh, little drummer girl. I love drummer. Because my face looked better clouded over. That's a really good line. Because my face looked better clouded over. She, like, is so used to wearing that expression of, like, sadness and being left out and loneliness, I would say specifically, that's, like, the default, like, where her face feels the most comfortable. So, like, she looks the best when she's in that state of mind. It's kind of like, something like that. As opposed to being happy and, like, doing all the things she's dreaming of playing in front of the crowd and being so happy. And, you know, pogged out of her gourd. Interesting. I pretended... Well, it's also nice... Dude, shout out to these 3 girls, because we already know red hair is going to be helping too. Especially a drummer girl. For, like looking out for... They're taking this introvert under their wing and protecting her. And helping her grow out of her shell. Like, to the people that aren't super introverted, or not even necessarily, but just to people out there, seeing other people that are really struggling with, like, anxieties and whatnot, like, dude, take notes from freaking Najika or whatever, good drum girl. Drum girl, like, aced that social situation. Just, like, helping her out, but, like, not pushing her, but obviously just being there for her. And then when she says, I'm tired of this social interaction, I gotta go home, which, you know, I can't blame you. Social interaction's very exhausting a lot of the time. Then she just leaves, and that's fine. And see you next time, you know? I pretended to be afraid of the storm while waiting for the sky to burst. Who is this Godzilla? Dude, she looks so fed up in that picture there. Strum through the light's distortions. Yeah, I think Star is the name of the club. Yeah, that little stylized bit is... Or this shot? Ooh, look at this! Holy, I like that a lot. I want to make thunder roar. Wait, what was that? What is going on here? Is this girl crazy? They're gonna be losing their minds on stage. I mean, it's a rock. It's rock, right? Bocchi the rock. Drum beyond the pain. What can I do? This fierce pounding is out of control. Pounding of the drums, pounding of everything. Pounding of the heart, maybe? Strum in a harmonizing quartet. The squad, you know, because it's the 4 of them. We already know. And then all these, like, new side characters we'll meet. Who's this girl under a bridge drinking straight from the bottle? And why is she actually me? I lied when I said Bocchi was me. It's the alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. Okay. Drum in the lamenting forte. What can I do? My savage nature is beyond wild. That's hilarious in relation to Bocchi. Because does she have, like, a hidden insanity wild side that she's just waiting to unleash upon the world when she, like, grows out of her shell and gets more confident? Like, how crazy is she in there? Hard to tell. Okay. Freaking sound back on. Let me look at some dialogue. I mean, she sounded pretty crazy in this beginning. Lamentation. Lament. You know what I'm saying? But also, I mean, shout out to her, her graduating from middle school is like this right here. Shout out to her dedication to forming a band. That for 3 years, she's been trying to force herself to do it. And now it's like, okay, I'm in high school, I have to do it now. So she's making herself a bigger, more visible target at school, wearing the guitar, the CDs, getting her name on the speakers, which I would guess for her, like, each of those things has taken her so long to get to mentally, to actually, like, bring the CDs to school and put them on her desk. Like, I'm sure she was up the entire night beforehand, picking out the CDs, being like, okay, what's the cool one? What's the cool one? Don't want this one, this one, this one. Put them in her backpack, went to school, laid them out, and just waited, and just stared at them, I think she's surely done that, like, many a time. And that's her just desperately trying to break out of her shell. But that's just, like, that's a testament to her resolve. That she is so determined to become a person, despite my vow. She even calls it a vow. With, friends and all that stuff. And yet my heart remains grounded in the guitar. A good line. Wait, is she recording this? I don't think so, right? Oh, wait, she was. Was this an original song she was sending to YouTube? Oh, and then she uploaded the MP4. Okay, our little icon, Guitar Hero. Dude, is that a default YouTube icon? What is that? That's not guitar themed. That's like a little panda diving into the earth. What is that? OTube? What are your likes and dislikes? I can't see them. This looks pretty accurate to the Creator Studio. That's actually kind of funny. Except, where's my information? I want to see her statistics, man. I want to see her view count. Okay, so I think she was singing that song. Was she singing that? Surely she was uploading this. It's kind of crazy that Najika or whatever, the drum girl, like, didn't recognize her. It's not actually that crazy, but if Bocchi's been doing lyrics in her songs, which it sounds like she might have been with this, then Najika could have maybe recognized that, but obviously she didn't. Her original song. I've got to upload a cover I did of a popular band. No, so she didn't upload. She did not upload the original song. She's just practicing it. Which is like, she's not even confident enough, maybe, to upload her original stuff to YouTube. She's got to do covers. Like, it's safer to do a cover. Maybe. Let's see. Let's remember what she said. Guitar Hero. I'm reading every one of her comments. Okay. Guitar. Acid Spring Show. Gave it a try. Oh, look. No, that's her. Maybe her face is out of frame. Her face is probably out of frame. But, like, that's her body. You can see her legs. Let's see. Guitar, Acid Spring Show, give it a try. 1,000 views, 55 likes. Sorry I couldn't upload. Oh, there's a description. Sorry I can't upload very often nowadays. High school's just been way too much fun. She's lying. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay to lie. Next time I'll try a song I do all the time with my friends at karaoke. Too far. Saying that... Okay. She's lying that she has friends that she does karaoke with to make her internet presence look more entertaining. Dude, I don't really go out and do karaoke with friends. I'm not going to pretend I do, I mean, it's fine. I don't really care. But it just shows that she's so much wants to have friends that she goes to karaoke with that she's pretending online that she does that. And she's saying, like, offhand, She's not saying, like, I do this. She's saying, next time I'll try to do a song I do all the time with my friends at karaoke. Like, she's spinning it into, like, a thing. Poor girl. She's desperate. That's okay. Okay, let's see. 10 comments. From Pyeonkichi 5 minutes ago. You're so good. Are you a pro by any chance? :D. Samo 3. 30 minutes ago. You rocked the chorus. Love it. She's giggling. Wait, how long ago was this video published? Let me try to get a view. I want to see how long. Does it have a date? Oh, I think this is the date here, but it wasn't translated in my lyrics, so I can't tell. The 10 of something. Okay, it doesn't matter. We can read the comments. Because 5 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. Her little giggle. Maybe it's okay if I can't handle real life. I got the online world. Which, no, that's The online world is just where people like people from real life are the ones interacting in the online world. So if people are cheering for you online, those are still real people cheering for you. Like don't it's so easy to just like write it off as a statistic or write it off as a number. No, every single one of those is somebody that said, "Pog, I was here, Pog," you know? I don't know. I think that's like important for her to remember. Let's get some more of these comments. I listen to this every day. I just started playing guitar myself and I am so in awe. Can't wait for the next one. 5 minutes ago. 217, this part rocks from Dayon. Appreciate you, Dayon. Johnston, dude, this is in English. I like her guitar. Great soulful sound. Hey, she's pulling people from across the planet, man. It's also funny that like she sees the band or like the TV told her that people in a band were socially anxious introverts, and she's like projecting her own social interest introversion onto the internet, saying like, oh, the internet's full of people like me, just like, oh, the bands are full of people like me, you know. There's not even anything to say about it. It's just, you know, it's cute. She's very endearing. What pedals are you using? Respond to the comment, man. Reply. He's asking you a question. They're asking you a question. I formed a band and played this for our culture festival. The whole school went crazy for it. 10 likes on that. Pog. And then she gets like called out. I put the effort in, okay. Till yeah, to get seen. Okay, yeah. Though man, it takes a special kind of person to give the intercom death metal, but I'll let it slide. Okay. Not the flashbacks banging your head on the floor. Relatable again. And then what the replies? Ozaki, I played it with my band club too! Exclamation. Taku, lucky. Not sure if there's anyone in my high school that plays guitar. Which is, she was like, okay, I'll be that person. You know what's crazy? Taku could have literally been one of the people that we're gonna meet or have already met. You know? Just for fun. Like, that could have totally been. It could have been the red hair girl, which we don't know about, you know? Oh, wow, look at this. Hey, want a karaoke after this? Oh, she's jealous. She wishes she could karaoke. We know that because of her YouTube description. So sad, yeah. I mean, this just goes to show, like, she was the only person that noticed her bring a guitar, because a guitar's pretty noticeable. Like, you would think that people would notice her a lot, but no, people are focused on themselves. They're just trying to do their own thing most of the time. Like, people don't approach strangers very often. The only reason Najika, or whatever her name is, drum girl, is because she needed a guitarist. So that was more just like a coincidence and like lucky chance. So you can like, I think there's a comfort that someone can take in the whole, in people not noticing you, right? Like the thing I was trying to say like a little bit earlier, where it's like people are so busy trying to play tag with the other kids that they won't even notice if you walk up and join them, right? So like, what's there to be afraid of? But you know, social anxiety will be social anxiety. It's not as easy as just don't be afraid. Like, that's stupid. That's not going to do anything. And, you know, it's an entire thing, and we're seeing it with her like breaking out of that shell, like how hard that is, which is totally fair. Totally fair. What is this girl's name? Like Kaito? Kaika? Kita. You're getting in my notes. You can't escape. Not Kira. Kita. It tried to autocorrect to Kit, space, and then just a bunch of A's. Capital A's. Excuse me? Okay. Kita-chan. You want to come play guitar with us? I know you do. And then let me get this girl's name. She's just so fun. I appreciate people like this. Do you see the way she clambers over this pipe to get to Bocchi here? She goes, foom, foom. There. She almost falls over low-key. It's like kind of unbridled enthusiasm and like extroversion that I just so much appreciate when it's like combined with a bubbly, like happy personality. Because that's how she's adopting Bocchi, you know? Najika, Ijichi. Say it again, please, I beg of you. Ijichi Nijika. I'm writing that down. Wait, spell it for me? Spell it for me, please. For the love of everything holy. But you see how she's so excited just to talk to this person? I love that personality type so much. So appreciated. She immediately oh, she's a second year too, so she's a year her senior. Okay, got it. Wait, no. Ijichi. Okay. Nijika Ijichi. That's a hard name for me to pronounce, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, smells. Yeah, so Bocchi definitely looking up to her as like ideal, high school girl. Also interesting, right? That Bocchi was thinking that like, oh, band people are introverts, and like I can find my place with them, because of the thing the guy said on TV. But then here comes Nijika, who just is like the opposite of an introvert, a socially anxious introvert. I mean, in what we've seen of her, we don't like really know what's going on in her head, but her surface level is very bubbly and very extroverted. So, I mean, she's already completely like breaking apart the whole like, oh, the bands are full of introverts. And then what's up, Rio? Let me really quick put Bocchi in a box. Oh, in a trash can first, and then a box. And even like I like Rio too, because Rio at least like even says that Nijika is my only friend, but she's not bothered by it because she doesn't need friends. She's that stoic bassist Giga Chad, you know? I appreciate that. Like she's content where she is, you know? Where Bocchi wants friends and wants things, but it has trouble reaching them, so like she's kind of become like she's lacking in things she wants. That's caused her to like suffer or, you know, act the way she's acting, like insecure. I think that's probably feeding into that. So for Rio to just be like, I'm fine with it. It just is what it is. I appreciate that. That's kind of all I think I really got. Not gonna lie. Definitely appreciate the drummer the most. I did play drums when I was in middle school myself, which is kind of fun. There's your little fun fact for the episode. Which is definitely why, like, this show, not gonna lie, has made me want to, like, buy a drum set. I used to have a drum set. I miss my drum set now. I miss my drum set. Okay, I needed the money. So I sold it. I'm sorry, okay? I needed the money. But now I want it back, man. I want my drum set. I want my drum set. Because it's just, like, I don't know. Music is so cool. Making music is so fun. And, like, being, like, a cog in, like, a band or being a cog in a machine and just doing your job. I, like, really like that aspect of music where it's, like, as just one person, I can only do so much. But when I have this sheet of music, this outline in front of me, this plan, and all I have to do is do my part of the job, and then everyone else is doing their own thing, and then together we are amazing. Like, I love that so much. Yeah, I love that. But also doing solos and breaking it down and going crazy sicko mode, that's also great as well, because it's like, there's something so cool to me about, it's like the flow state. It's the flow state, right? Where you just lock into the task and just everything comes together, and, you know, you're looking over the sheet music, or maybe you've already got it memorized at this point, and it's just flowing, like, because it's crazy. What's happening is if you're reading sheet music and playing an instrument, you're literally looking at blops of ink on a page, and you're translating blocks of inks on a page into music using whatever instrument you're playing. Like, you are the translator. And so to have effortless translation is just such a amazing feeling. And that doesn't, like, that's translation as opposed to even just creation, right? Where you completely create something unique. That's also just beautiful. This ED, by the way, was very, very cute. One of my favorite EDs I've watched in a minute. Really excited to meet Kaita. I will figure it out eventually. She's cute. Don't really know much about her, but she do be screaming though, not gonna lie. That's the passion we're looking for. But yeah, this was a really good first episode. I do understand now that why people are like praising it so highly. Oh, man, people praising the show, and now I like the show. The show's not over. It's only the first episode. What if this was the best episode and the rest of the episodes are trash, all right? We don't want to let our expectations get too high. We got to manage ourselves. We got to be in control. Whatever that means. But yeah, that'll probably be all I got for this episode. Episode 1 of Bocchi the Rock. On to the next episode 2. Wasn't expecting much going into this. I'm gonna be honest. Despite everyone loving it, still wasn't expecting much. But I'm pleasantly surprised where I'm at. Hopefully, it'll just keep getting better and better. But yeah, that's all I really got for episode 1. Of course, if you like the video, subscribe. If you're new, blah, blah, blah. You already know how it goes. Comment down below if you have anything to say. Join the Discord if you have anything to say to me there. That's usually the best way to reach me. Frick, notification bell. That's one I don't say all the time. There you go. There's a notification bell reminder. Who needs notifications that, like, one of my videos go up? Like, you can literally just, like, go to the channel anytime. This isn't, like, time sensitive, you know? I'll be here. I'm chilling. This video will always just be time capsuled on YouTube unless YouTube gets shut down or my channel gets taken down. But until then, there's no rush, you know? Whatever that means. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's all I got for this episode. On to the next. I'll be seeing you then. Peace.